Hey, Josh from Bildr here, and in this video we're going to show you how to set up your very own custom chatbot without code in the next 5 minutes. Before I dive into that, I'm going to talk about the platform that lets us do this, Bildr. Bildr is a web development platform that lets you build any sort of software that you can imagine without knowing how to code. It puts a visual front end on the entire process, from building the front end application to building and designing your data collections and creating all of that experience and integrating with other applications that you expect out of software, but doing it in a no-code way. Most importantly, Bildr doesn't take away your access to the code when you need it. You're still able to use custom JavaScript, use custom styling across the web, and make it your very own. So you get all the benefits of that no-code interface that lets more of your team get involved in creating software, that lets non-technical people create software when they weren't able to in the past, but you never sacrifice that full flexibility that comes from a full code solution. So that's what Bildr is. Let's go ahead and dive into our template that you're going to be getting access to in this video. So as you can see here, I've got a ChatGPT lookalike clone pulled up right here. You can see on the left-hand side, we have a few conversations. You can see in the middle, we have our actual back and forth conversation with the AI. And we even style our code blocks. Like if we're asking and chatting with code with it, we even style our code blocks to look like code as expected. You can click Start a New Conversation, which will pull up some prompts. You can see I've got a test one right here, which is a custom one for each individual user that logs into your platform. And then we have some global prompts that whenever you start your template, you'll start with these and you can delete them and start from scratch as well. And then the user is able to go to Manage Prompts to manage and see all of their own prompts. They can edit their prompts right here. They can delete it if they wanted to, and they can add a new prompt right there. So this is what you're going to set up. Within the next 5 minutes, you're going to be able to have this entire application for yourself. So how does that happen? Let's go to the Bildr dashboard. This is roughly what you're going to see when you log into Bildr. Go ahead and click New Project. And under New Project, you're going to see BildrBot, a Bildr ChatGPT clone template. We also have one built with a Xano backend. The one we're talking about today is exclusively the Bildr front end, the back end, and the direct interactions with OpenAI are all done directly inside of Bildr. So creating a new project, because we create all of the different elements and pages and things that are involved with it, can take about 45 seconds or so. And while I do that, I want to talk to you about OpenAI. That is the platform that we're going to use to power the AI behind the BildrBot. And the one thing that you're going to need from OpenAI is an API key. When you register for OpenAI as a developer, you'll end up on this page right here. And if you go to Personal at the top right, and then click on View API Keys, it's going to pull up your keys right here. This will be the default first one, and then you'll also have an additional one that you can create right here. And so I'm going to do that right now, BildrBot. Create the secret key. So now that we have our OpenAI key, we can go back over to our BildrBot. This is what just popped up for us. Let's go ahead and name it New BildrBot. And we're only going to have to do one thing to get our bot working. If we go to Project, in the dropdown, you're going to see Secrets. Select Secrets, and then click New Secret. Go ahead and call this OpenAI or whatever your preference is. It doesn't matter. And then you can paste in your API key that we just got from OpenAI, and then we can hit Close. Now there's one spot we need to make sure we add our API key. If we go to our conversation page right here and click Select, and then go over to Flows, we're going to see this flow right here is called Must Update with Secret Open API Call. We're going to select that. And then on our right-hand side, right where it says API key for our OpenAI chat action, we're going to select our OpenAI key that we just added. And believe it or not, we've now entirely installed and set up your very own chatbot. We're going to jump to the home page real quick to do a demo. In another video, we'll go through what's occurring step by step so you can understand what's going on. In this case, I just want to show you, this is a PWA prompt that we have so that if this was loaded on a phone, it would ask you to install it to your device. And it just does that once every 30 days as long as it's on a device that is eligible to install that PWA. Let's go ahead and sign up with a new account. There we go. So logging in, we're using the Bildr authentication and login table. We can see it says welcome for your first chat. I just got in, so I don't have any conversations, but we do have these 4 default ones I mentioned earlier. And I can go ahead and just click on one of these to start a new thread. And the AI, you can tell, is thinking and is going to respond here in a moment. Some of these prompts, like detail the best practices, can take a little while. AI in general can take calls from just a second to sometimes multiple minutes if you're giving it really sophisticated information and asking for really sophisticated information back from it. And so that's what we're seeing here is just the thinking icon going on, and we'll think until we get this response back from OpenAI. And there we go. It gave us a really long response this time. This is one of the longer ones I've seen to that prompt. So you can see we got our AI response right here for the best practices for integrating third-party APIs into a no-code tool. I can start a new conversation, and I can start this thread from here. I want to say hello. Great. Hey there. I wanted to say hello. Awesome. Hello, how may I assist you today? So we've already got our bot up and running. You can do whatever you want with it. And in the next video, we're going to show you all the details about what's going on underneath the hood, making this application work for you and allowing you to have your own chatbot in less than 5 minutes.